Hi, it's Angry Admin here, and today I want to welcome you to the PowerShell workshop. We will be talking about the security settings, and if you visit my blog, Angry Admin, on angrysysops.com, then you can go to vSphere security configuration, and you can see security configuration guide for VMware vSphere. From here, you can download your hardening guide for your vSphere. We have a look on the vSphere 7, but everything I show you now here, it can be applied to other versions also. So let's get to it. Once you download your security guide, it looks like this. You have two files, one Excel, one PDF file, and here we can have a look on the settings which are an interest of us. Not all settings can be automated through the script, but many of them can, and if they can, why not to do it? Let's have a look on a few of them. So the first time is auto lock time, and we can see description and what it's about and a configuration, and we can also see what is desired value and what is default value. So we aiming in the desired value, and we can see when we can change that configuration by hand, and very handy, we have a PowerShell command. And it's fine if you have a small environment and you are not adding host, you are not rebuilding hosts, or you have a very stable small environment. That's fine, you just need to run that command and you are set and done. But if you have an environment when you're adding your host and you need to be up to date, I will show you how to write very nice script. It's very handy, not a long one, and for instance I'm using that script on the bi-weekly basis, so it's checked all my hosts if they're up to date to this guide. Furthermore, if you go to the right, you can see which settings are applicable, which are from the hardening and audit settings. So let's start creating some script. So I open PowerShell, and now the first thing we need to do is to connect the vCenter. So let's name our vCenter as vCenter 1, for instance. We declare this as a variable, so now we need to execute it. So this will connect us to our vCenter called vCenter 1. If we have more vCenters, we can add them more to this variable, and then we connect to few vCenters. So let's say we have 3 vCenters. So how that will look like? We'll just put a comma and name of next vCenter. In one go, we can connect to all 3 vCenters. Alright. Now the next thing I would consider myself, and I think that is a good practice, I will gather information about the host, and I'm interested only in the host which are connected or are in the maintenance mode. So let's set up another variable. VM host, let's call it like this, and get VM hosts, and now we are setting condition. So now we are taking the state of the VM hosts. Equal as we said, connected, yes, or maintenance. And we have that done. So now we are ready to apply the recommended settings. So let's have a look on the guide. What does it say? So the first variable is account unlock time, and we see that desired value is 900, but by default it's 120. So let's have a look quickly on the PowerShell. So the PowerShell is very simple. Get VM host, get advanced settings, the settings we're talking about, and set the value. And again, that's okay if you want to execute this once off and forget about it. But if you want to reuse it, then we have to modify that command a bit. And I will show you how. So account, not account, those auto lock time, yes. So let me double check. Okay, account unlock time. Okay, so let's do the variable account lock time. Now we are calling our variable and we are going to the settings, and now let me just copy the name of the settings, because this is very important not to make a typo. If you make a typo, that settings would not exist and then the change would go through. So I will always copy that just to make sure I won't make a typo. Now we are setting the condition, and now I want to check which hosts are not compliant. So I will do this, which is any not equal to my desired value, which was 900. So now I have an all host which has different value than that one. Does that make sense? Okay. So now, if we have those hosts, we have to apply those settings to correct it. Yes? So we take those hosts and we are setting value, and now what value was it? 900. Okay, and now we make it confirm and false, so we don't need to confirm, and the script will go automatically set that value. Okay, let's have a look on another settings which is quite interesting, and this will be the password policy. So the password policy, password complexity, and as you can see, the default value is set up on 7 characters, and desired value site specific. So it means that VMware is saying wherever you find the most secure setup by yourself. So they don't give any guidance. But for me, 7 is not enough, and obviously I want to change that value, and I will be value for like anything between 15 up would be acceptable for me. So I will show you how to apply this one, because this is not a number, so but it's same principle for the PowerShell, and I show you how to do it now. Okay, so let's set up another variable. Let's code like this, and again we are taking the hosts, and again we're looking for this particular setting, and again let me just copy the name of that setting, because okay, I don't want to make a typo. Okay. And now let's check which hosts are not set up as I want to. And as I said, I don't like 7.7. That's why I did 16. 16 characters, it's okay. And now let's just apply the settings, yes? So it's the same story, we are setting them up. And there you are. And in this way you can set any settings from the guide which can be done by a PowerShell. And if you're not sure, you can have a look over here for a example PowerShell command. As you can see, the script is easy because the rest of the settings is just like a copy and paste, and just change advanced settings and get advanced settings and set settings to desired values. So okay guys, that's everything what I have for you today, and if you find that informative and helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Remember that I'm running competition and you can win free VMware exam voucher, but the condition is that we have to hit 1000 subscribers. Okay, thank you very much and see you in the next video.